Greetings and welcome to another super excellent World of Tanks video. This is the KA-CHING, and what that means is this is the second in a sequence of videos that first started with Silver Vein. So luckily for me, I got into my first KA-CHING match and scored. So this video is the game of that score, and the KA-CHING ends at 400% silver, so quadruple silver. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Well, I mean, I guess it's pretty straightforward. This is my thumper. This is what I used. I was using this trying to do Silver Vein, but that didn't quite work out so lucky, so I was switching between, I was running Thumper and FV4211, and my 4211 scored the Silver Vein win that I needed. So I went back to Thumper, got into, and this is a really, really close match. That was a great match. It's one of those matches when you see this, you're like, dang man, that was two good teams, and whoever wins basically earned it, because both teams were good and it was close all the way to the end, which was fantastic. It was just a great game. It's one of those games that if you lose this, you're like, man, you hate to lose a game, but it's like when you lose a great game like that, it was one of those things where two great teams are playing each other and one great team has to lose, and that's what happened. It was really fantastic. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a like. It'll help other people see this and get this experience and learn what they need to do to maximize their silver output for this KA-CHING part of the operation. So please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, I think by the end of this video, you'll be convinced that what I'm doing over here with all the great guys that I've talked to and have as my advisors, it's just really pretty fun. And for all you subscribers, you guys were fantastic. This is another bonus for you guys. You're going to get this ahead of the regular crowd. So I'm going as fast as I can on these videos to get ahead of people so that when they get on, they have this to go, oh, geez, I better look at this. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to get to the game. Okay. Normally I don't show these early, but in this case, this is a 10-minute plus match, somewhat epic. My team wins, and that's how I got the KA-CHING. And the KA-CHING, as you can see on the screen, is 1 million plus, which is super fantastic. So it was a really, really intense game, and pay attention to what I did, because there's a lot of excellent tactical lessons to be learned just from watching. Well, first, one of the guys that I met in the game, we're going to go from his tank perspective, and then he dies earlier, and then after he dies, we're going to switch to me. But I'm just giving you the heads up. So we're going to go from his perspective as soon as I find him in the beginning. But really, a really good game, because what I was stuck with is that what I have to do is not obvious, and I had to figure it out on the fly. And it's just really an exciting 10-minute game. And like I said, this is the game. Now, my team was lucky enough to win this, but the other team was chock full of good players. In fact, the highest scorer in the game is on the other team, and that guy was unbelievable. But we'll get to his score at the end of the video. Welcome to Cow Bang. Man, this game is going to be awesome. And I only say that because I was there. So this is my thumper with the Savage Rabbit camo. I bought this day one of the season. It was worth it. This tank is really fantastic. one of my favorite tanks, actually. That robot was being a real jerk. Well, he's just a robot, so it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to head out to the ancient towers over here. It's a good starting place for me. Now, I'm in this battle by myself. I don't have any friends, but I met a guy in this battle, and he recognized me. He's like, "Hey, are you that Duke guy from YouTube?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I sure am." Fantastic. So I was talking with him, and we had to, end our conversation. But the reason is I have to make this video. Oh, and I was going to actually find him. Where is he at? Ew, I hate that. His name is Killer. It reminded me. I don't know who died. There he is. Yeah, he's got an M1. He's working up the line. So we're going to follow Killer until he meets his untimely demise. Now, I don't know specifically what he was doing, so I mean, it seems obvious he's, sniping for opportunity. I know he does kill a guy, I just don't know who he gets. And I don't know who gets him. But really, one of the things, to be a good player, one of the things your goals needs to be is, I need to knock out a dude, so if I get knocked out, I at least broke even-ish. Step by step. So you want to try and do as much damage. Now, if you could do a lot of damage and not kill a guy and still be a tremendous asset to your team. So there's more than one way to help your team. You can kill a guy, you could do, a bunch of damage. You could do a bunch of damage and kill a guy. I don't know. He did some decent amount of damage, but it wasn't like an overwhelming amount. You're going to have dudes who do middle of the pack things, and that's how your team is going to win, is because those guys are fulfilling a valuable role. So my philosophy is to, be an opportunistic guy like he's doing here, because you never know. Guy might, drill you and it's over. But if you can contribute, your team can win. And if you survive to the end, well, then you'll have a better chance to make a bigger contribution. So there's a lot of ways to win. Many ways to skin a cat, as they say. So that's all going quite solid. It was a very close match the entire time. Yeah, great job of clearing the travel route in advance, knowing that there wasn't anybody that was going to be able to surprise you. And so he's gotten across the river and moved in position pretty darn well. And I've never actually followed an M1. So this is interesting to me as well. I hear those rockets, man. Oh, there's a dude right there. Oh, right in the tailpipe. And if you've ever seen Undercover Brother, Dave Chappelle, oh, right up the pooper. If you haven't seen that movie, it's hilarious. Sometimes you just don't see guys. He's near the middle of the map and he doesn't see anybody. It just happens. I was having, Good combat over there. I'm over there at the top. That should be my triangle right there that you see in the like Charlie 7. That's my triangle. This guy lasted way longer than I thought. Now, if that weasel shows up, that might be him. Dude, oh, there we go. Weasel time. Ram him. Like, yelling at him is going to really help, right? Oh, nice dodge. Yeah, that's me right up there. There's me and a weasel right now. We're going after this dude. Man, that was an awesome part of the game. Got it. Good. Well, not good, but, you know, he's done. I'm going to find... That's me and that weasel that went and kicked this guy's butt. So that was... He didn't tell me that. He couldn't remember, actually. Because he'd probably played another game since then. But me and this weasel... That weasel came in. He started charging this guy, and so I jumped from this gap we were going at. I was over here, and I came in following the weasel so we could double team this guy. And as you saw, I rammed him, and we were face hugging, and the weasel just was awesome. So that's fantastic. Oh, crud. Let me see what's going on here. I still haven't made a kill yet. That's okay. The weasel got him. That's what I remember. Sometimes you don't remember it right, but I did remember it right that time. But I helped the weasel, and now we're 4 on 4. So that's cool. We didn't miss any kills for me. And I didn't really do much. I was just opportunity shooting while we were watching Killer. I mean, sometimes, you know, like when they mutually killed each other, that's the best you could do. So that's not a problem. You know, in football, many guys have to make blocks so that one guy can score a touchdown. And I'm going with this MBT 70. Because that guy seemed to be, you know, like he knew what he was doing. And I'm like, well, we need to stick together and keep, you know, the power of 2 vehicles versus just one on, you know, by ourselves. Come here, you little midget. This guy's going to get it. What a freak. There's a heavy tank. Now that guy's a guy I can kill for sure. Those midgets are so hard to get. Come here, you little freak. He is right there. Yeah, he flipped over. I shot him and still didn't kill him. He should have been dead. I missed him on the ram. Do you believe that? Come here, you little... Man, this guy's a... Look at that. 16 points. Unbelievable. Like, when you shoot that guy with that cannon, that would have blown into Kingdom Come. This guy is a great driver. Three on 3. Oh yes, baby. He's dead, Jim. That'll teach him to mess with me. That's the Microsoft server screen tearing. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, come on, man. How did that miss? Now, objectively, I don't have run and gun on this vehicle, Commander. So that's probably what it is. Ramming speed, Captain. Smash. You know, I don't even remember the last time I killed 2 guys by ramming in the same match. I'm not a big ramming guy. Come here, you little freak. Yeah, he got me. That's the jerk That's the jerk who's the high scorer of the game. He killed me with a ram, that Merc of a 3 jerk. That guy was awesome, really. You'll see in the end of game screen. I'll show you, man. That guy was awesome. But he didn't have any meat left on the bone after he got me. Or as Han Solo would say, he's not going to be around long enough to tell anybody about us. That explosion was fantastic, too, in, Matrix time. So, crack 3rd place, always awesome. And that stupid announcement is right there. All right. Fantastic game, man. Okay. Now, maybe these stats might have a little more meaning. 6,400 damage, terrific. 2 kills by ramming. I didn't even remember I had rammed them because I'm just so concentrated in the moment. But that 1,000,000 silver is nice. You don't get those very often. So what kind of medal did I get? Probably nothing special like fire for effect. Oh, Master Badge 2. I didn't get fire for... I should have gotten fire for effect. It did more damage than my health. Whatever, dude. Weasel. Fantastic. That was the jerk that killed me. The guy who killed 5. 14,500 damage. I have not gotten close to that. 11,000 plus in my thumper is the best I've gotten. That guy was awesome. I mean, he killed me, but he didn't live long enough to tell anybody about us. That's the key. That Weasel guy on our team was pretty awesome as well. I mean, we had a lot of guys. You see that, 4,400. 5,900, 6,400, 6,200, 4,950, 5,000. So that's 6 guys with upper 4,000s or above. And on their team, pretty similar, but they had this guy with 2,400. Now that's a good score overall with his 1,800 assist. But our team was doing great on the damage. And as you go down lower, it looks a little bit better. For the most part, our lower end guys did better than theirs. We had one guy that was a stinker. It was a robot on number 13. But that was a really good game. And that's the thing. When you play a game with 2 really good teams with really good players, that's what happens. It gets down to the end. And you win because you're just a little bit better than them. That's what was fantastic. So this is the KA-CHING 1,000,000 silver because of the 400% silver bonus. And I had a ×2 silver bonus on here. In fact, we should see this on my tank. Yep. ×3 vehicle booster and ×2 silver, because ×3 vehicle booster will help boost your silver. We learned that in the silver with interest operation. So that's why I was running that. So now I'm going to go back, work on the 3rd stage. Let me show you the 3rd stage of this operation. Show me the money. Win a battle. Same as the other ones. Just win a battle. 500% silver. So I'm going to go out there and pound my 4211 and my thumper. Those are my big silver makers. Try to get a win. Who knows how many games it'll take. It only took me 1 in the thumper for KA-CHING, but it took me 3 or 4 or 5. It took me quite a few attempts on the first victory on the silver vein, which is the 1st stage. This KA-CHING was the 2nd stage, the one you just saw. I'm now going to go out for the 3rd stage. So I'm about to get out of here because I'm trying to be in express mode. Get the video, get done, get it on there for people to see it so we can get to the next stage. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like for it. Please consider subscribing because, I mean, come on, dude, that game was awesome. And those of you who subscribed, you know you guys are awesome. Thanks for all your support. And you got this video right up front with the notification. That's fantastic. So I'm going to go try and get this 3rd section. I'll see you guys in who knows. 15 minutes, an hour, hopefully 15 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever. But I'm on to the next stage. I'll see you then.